Good morning, guys. How is everybody today? I hope that you're having a great morning. The sunshine's coming out outside. Be a great day to go out and get some fresh air and play in the sun. I hope that you get to do that today. Before you go out, our video today, we're going to be talking about the end of our plant life cycle. We started out with our plants need 4 things to live. They needed the dirt or the soil, they need the water, they need air, and they need light. If you give your seeds those 4 things, then they will grow pretty big for you, and you'll get to see them go through the whole life cycle. Then our life cycle was where we started with a little seed down in the dirt there. Then we gave it some water, and it started to grow roots. Right down in there, those little straws that suck up the water and the nutrients from the soil, feed the seed, and then the seed grew into a sprout. Just this little head popping out of the soil. Then it became a seedling where it got some leaves, maybe a bud on top. And then it kept growing and became a full adult flower where there's big leaves and a big flower on top. Looks like ours is a sunflower, maybe a marigold. This one over here, this is the end of the life cycle, and that's where I kind of want you to look today. This is once the plant has gotten as big as it's going to be, it has started to dry out. It's quit sucking up all that water and nutrition from that soil, and it'll turn brown and start to die off. And that's not a bad thing, because what happens is that seed pod in there starts to open up, and the wind blows the seeds out, and the petals fall out, and the seeds fall out, and they get onto the ground, or they blow in the wind, and those seeds are going to create brand new flowers, just like the one that they came from. They'll be just like that one. And there's so many of them that they'll just keep going and going. So that was our whole life cycle for plants, where seeds, roots, sprout, seedling, a big adult with a bloom, and then it dies off and spreads its seeds. If you planted your seed in a cup or in a little planter at your house, you should be starting to see yours grow. And I hope you're keeping a journal. Whether you keep that journal written down, you write something down that says, here's how my seed looked today, and you draw a picture. Or maybe you can take a picture with your tablet or your parent's cell phone to say, here is how my seed looks on every Monday or every Friday. And please share those with me. I'd love to see how your plants are coming along. Also, we had on Monday, I think it was Monday, that there were some ideas that I put out there for using plants for art. And I would love to see your artwork if you made some plant artwork. And I bet you've got some great ideas about how to use plants as other artwork too. And I would love to see those. I am going to read a couple of books today that are about bugs, because that's another thing that comes with our garden, isn't it? We have all of our plants, whether it's vegetables or flowers or whatever, but there's also usually bugs in our garden. They live there too. They share that. It's their habitat with them. So we're going to start talking about bugs that are in our garden. Let's start with the very hungry caterpillar. And I brought out my felt board. Now this is the little one, so we're really going to have to squish all of the things that the caterpillar eats onto our felt board. Can we put that, do you think that we can put that whole salad that he eats on there? Let's find out. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. So here's our leaf, and here is our teeny tiny egg. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop, egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. So here comes that warm sunshine, gonna warm up his little egg. And pop! Out comes that little hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. All right, here we go. He's gonna eat. Are you ready? On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums. Nom, nom, nom. But he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. Oh, dropping the strawberries. 4 strawberries. But he was still hungry. Looks like a lot of good food, though. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges. 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. So, on Saturday, he ate a lot. He ate through, let's see, 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle. Ooh, how many of you guys like pickles? I know that some of you guys really like those pickles. 1 pickle. 1 slice of Swiss cheese. 1 slice of salami. 1 lollipop. 1 piece of cherry pie. We're running out of room. 1 sausage. 1 cupcake. And 1 slice of watermelon. Look at all that food that he ate. That was a lot of food. And guess what? That night, he had a stomach ache. All that food, he had a stomach ache. Let's move some of that food out of our way there. Get rid of some of that sugary food. Find out what happened the next day. So he had a stomach ache on Saturday night. But then, the next day was Sunday again. And the little caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, like a salad. And after that, he felt much better. He ate something good for his tummy, and that helped him to feel better. But he was not a little caterpillar anymore. And he wasn't hungry anymore. But he was a big, fat caterpillar. He was big and fat. And he built a small house called a cocoon around himself. And he stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Oh, there goes the sun. What do you think was happening inside of this cocoon, or called chrysalis, for the 2 weeks? What was happening? What's going to happen next? Do you know? Well, at the end of the 2 weeks, he nibbled a hole in the cocoon. And he pushed his way through. And he came out. He was a big, beautiful butterfly. Isn't that beautiful? Did you know that caterpillars turn into butterflies? Yes, they do. They go in those cocoons and they grow their wings. They come out and they shake off and dry off, and then they turn into these big, beautiful butterflies. That's So awesome. So beautiful. I have one more book that we're going to look at about bugs today. Since we missed our video yesterday, Shell had some other things that had come up and I didn't get to do a video. Oop, my note's still on there. Sorry. So this one is called Ladybug, Ladybug by Ruth Brown. Such pretty pictures in this one. Ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. Your house is on fire. Your children are gone. This one's a little bit like a nursery rhyme. House all afire? Can it be so? Poor ladybug doesn't know which way to go. Ladybug, ladybug, blow down the breeze, blown by the breeze, over the wheat field, into the trees. Ladybug, ladybug, lands in some smoke. There's really a fire. It isn't a joke. Ladybug, ladybug, fly away, fly. That frog has a hungry look in his eye. Who eats those ladybugs, huh? Ladybug, ladybug, which way to go? Old snail is friendly, but he doesn't know. So she met a snail along the way, friendly snail. Ladybug, ladybug, better not pause. So close to those dangerous razor sharp claws. Ooh, who had those razor sharp claws? Who's the ladybug gonna avoid sitting next to? Ladybug, ladybug, pass the pig by. He's too full to help and too lazy to try. See that pig laying around in the mud? Pigs love to wallow around in the mud. Ladybug, ladybug, go to the crow. Ask him the way. He'll probably know. Crows fly way up high so they can see lots of things, huh? He might know the way home. Ladybug, ladybug, deep in the wood. Squirrel can't help, but she wishes she could. Ladybug, ladybug, once again blown. Is it too late? Are your children all gone? She's still trying to get home. Ladybug, ladybug, off in a rush. Follow the bees to your blackberry bush. I bet they know where that would be. Ladybug, ladybug, all's clear at last. Fly to your children. Fly home to them fast. Oh, she's almost there, isn't she? Almost home. Ladybug, ladybug, safely at home. It isn't on fire, and your children aren't gone. They're all sound asleep, snug in their nest. Ladybug joins them. At last she can rest. Do you see the ladybug? Do you see where her babies are all in the nest? Can you find it? They're all sleeping nice and safe for the end of the day and the end of that book. Well, there are 2 more books in the description that you get to go to and watch those stories, listen to them, read them. One is called The Grouchy Ladybug, and I really like that one. That one's another Eric Carle book, just like The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And the other one that the link goes to is called Miss Maple's Seeds. She has a whole bunch of seeds that I hope you enjoy hearing about. I'm also going to put in the description a link to a game called Sort the Bugs. And it's just a fun little sorting the bugs that look alike game. It'll be a fun time. So let's go check our seeds in the window. You'll see Yoda. Say hi, Yoda. Yoda's over there too. Well, here's our seeds. Remember I turned the tray around in our last video, and because the seeds were all, or the leaves were all pointing one way. Well, now the leaves are pointing the other way. They're following the sun. They've turned themselves around. Here's our carrots. And just a couple days ago, I put new seeds in here, so they wouldn't be sprouting up yet. Those would be the vegetables. Peppers, actually. There's a picture of the peppers. And then here's our carrot cup. We have a carrot in here, and if you look very closely, you can see that it's got roots in there. And it's starting to grow upwards towards a seedling. Okay, you guys, that's all for today. And we're going to hopefully be seeing you tomorrow at Zoom at noon. Make sure you come and say hi to all your friends, all right? Bye-bye. Thank you.